They call me PROPHET. I count up all the thoughts I see. I hit her for premium, snap and ask her for some pics of feet. What? She looks shawty. Asian bitches, man, they made me so horny. Put it in a booty and I'm recording. Call me a simp little bitch, I'm reporting. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 traps and they got asses. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags, they in the back. And young, he called me up and say he got some shit that ain't whack. I told that bitch to go away and then she start talking back. She sound like Kimi da yo, Kimi nan da yo. Oshiete kureta. Kurayami mo ikaru nara. Oshisora ni naru. Kanashimi wo egao ni mo kakusanai de. Kirameku donna hoshi mo kimi wo terasu kara. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I got all these foreign bitches and they on they knees. Call me a rice farmer cause I'm planting seeds. It's hard to tell that they're a trap when they're Japanese. They got small eyes, thick thighs. Man, I hope that bitch buy till she open up them legs and oh my god, is that a guy? Ay, MC God is what they call me. All these traps, they really want me. Eat my balls like edamame. Coming fast, you cannot stop me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 traps and they got asses. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags, they in the back. And young, he called me up and say he got some shit that ain't whack. I told that bitch to go away and then she start talking back. She sound like Kimi da yo, Kimi nan da yo. Oshiete kureta. Urayami mo ikaru nara. Oshisora ni naru. Kanashimi wo egao ni mo kakusanai de. Kirameku donna hoshi mo kimi wo terasu kara.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're an OG, you remember that intro. If you're an OG, you remember that intro. What's good, y'all? We back. We back. Finally. I said finally. We are back with Trails in the Sky. The third. Oh, let me say the full title. The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky. The third. Ugh. Been a long time, a very long time. I finished. For those of you who don't know my history, I started out with Trails of Cold Steel. That's the first one I started with. And then I went backwards to play Trails of the Sky. Pretty good game. Pretty solid foundation. Then I played Trails of the Sky second chapter. And that shit was peak. That was one of the best games I ever played. One of the best JRPGs. And well, I can't really find out when I played that. But that was definitely 2-3 years ago. It was definitely 3-ish years ago. Where I finished the second. With Stella and Joshua. And the whole gang. Honestly, if you want to consider it, that was a happy ending. So I don't know what this third chapter is going to be about. I'm completely in the dark. I always play on hard. That ain't nothing new to me. Always play on hard. It's our boy Joshua. This music is already hidden, bro. Shout out to my boy Hat. I know he been waiting for this. Been waiting a while for this. Save data found. Load it. Load it up. Here we go. It saved it. Let's go. 2023. What's that? Yeah, that's September 8th, 2023. 3 years ago. I was alright. 143 hours, 52 minutes, 17 seconds. Peak cinema. Well, let's lock in. It's a new story. Year 1203 of the Septian calendar, fall. It's over half a year since the Liberal. Half a year? Okay. Cruising through the night sky above the Crusian province in eastern Erebonia. I'm excited to dive back in this world. It was the Rainford Company's latest display in luxury, the Lusitania. That ship sounds familiar. Luxury airship, Lusitania. As it's been 3 years, I'm gonna forget some things. Some things are gonna be out of my memory. I see a maid. Who else is there? Okay. It's a masquerade. I see that green-haired fellow over there. I know who that is. It's our priest. Trails in the Sky the Third. I didn't see our anime opening, sadly. Hold on. Let me make sure the audio is good. Make sure it's not overpowering my voice. Let me make sure I'm a sizable. I can increase my size a little bit right there. Should be good enough, right? Yeah, cool. Let me refresh that. There we go. I'm adding a timer and everything on right now. Second. Okay. If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I would like to take the time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is a most auspicious day. Look at our guy. Yes, indeed. On this historic day 10 years ago, this fine company. Who are you with? Forgot your name, but who are you with? You don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Really must understand what kind of man he is if you're here. Our suave priest. Did his name start with a J? I don't think it did. Oh, that I do. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100 Days' War and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why, it was only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Rainford Group. Now he's serving on their board of directors. His record makes it for a most impressive read, that much is for certain. Although I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. He don't live up to it. My, you best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity. It won't keep those naughty men in black away should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. Can't imagine I'd last very long if I did. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. Are you a member of the press, perhaps? Or maybe even a government official. I know he was a priest, but he had another role. He was definitely in like special ops or something like that. I don't want to say he was an assassin. I would answer, where's the fun in splitting secrets? I'll leave the pondering to your fertile imagination, mademoiselle. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive work of art. I know he uses a crossbow. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all. And yet here we are, thousands of arc in the air. Well, it is arranged for its latest model. One would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world. It is 140 arc across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world knows. You certainly know how to make a lady curious. But even with the mask, it's no secret that you're so young. Practically still a boy. I wonder how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with that aura of mystique. Oh well, seems the mask can't hide all my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my daring escape before I give away anything more about myself. The suave priest. We must, although it'll be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know? Yo, we could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable, like your room. I'll be honored to, fair lady. But only if you can promise the goddess that... If you can promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She'll blush if she's watching. Smooth line, smooth line. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an accepted location. And I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man. You got a husband? Okay, what's your goal here? Well, the party is in full swing now. This is as good as any. Private rooms on the highest floor of the ship and on the other side of the deck. Okay, let's get to work. Hold on, I gotta remember all the buttons. I can't look up his name. Make sure it's not super loud. Talk to me, young man. Might I interest you in something to drink, sir? You have some well-aged Stein Rose if you would care for some. Yes, Lady Linda is currently resting in her room. Linda. She said she is feeling a little unwell at the moment, you see? Ah, why does she have to choose a party like this to feel unwell? Hope she isn't faking it to stay in her room. Must she oppose me at every turn? The Conrad Company might have made a lot of progress in the past 10 years. It was all thanks to the Reinhardt Group. They couldn't have done a thing by themselves, so they've got no right trying to activate. They need to realize their place. Okay, there's Shorty. And I couldn't agree more there. The air of the capital is positively suffocating. I try to get away from it as often as I can, so I spend all of my time off in my villa to the south. This truly is a spectacular ship. I was getting sick and tired of looking at the gloomy skies of the capital, so this is a wonderful change of pace. I'll have to be sure to make the most of tonight. There's a lot of people here. The chefs here ordinarily work at my hotel I have, you know. They may be working in a different environment, with different equipment than usual. But that is no excuse for slacking off. Perhaps I'm going to need to keep a watchful eye on them to ensure they don't slip. Stop, Dad. You're just embarrassing yourself. We're here as guests today. We're supposed to be enjoying ourselves, not concerning ourselves with the party's organization. Hurry up and go greet that Conrad fellow. Madam? What a surprising coincidence to find you here. I wasn't aware that you'd been invited to this party as well. That happened while you were in Berea buying furs, perchance? Yes, actually. Still, I would very much appreciate it if you could keep this a secret from my husband. Oh, I wouldn't dream of telling him. Yeah, some secret escapades. Alright, I'm not gonna read all of this. I just want to see who's here. You haven't seen my wife around, have you? Hold on. Could this be Madam Frisky's oath of a man? Already. Hey, your girl trying to hit me. She's trying to be with me. Today's dish of choice is steamed abalone with cream, made to the highest of standards by our chefs. Let's see. As long as you know the right buttons to push, true. Okay. Ferlin DeShio's concert will be beginning soon at 11. An opera, huh? So I'm assuming Conrad is the host. Piano player. Man in Black. Oh, there was some other Men in Black in the last game. I remember. Had fight with those guys. Interesting. Oh my, come to say hello again so soon. My offer still stands if you're finding yourself with an appetite for excitement. I'll be able to get rid of this gentleman in no time at all, really. You certainly know how to hold a party, Conrad. There aren't many who are wealthy enough to be able to organize a gathering like this in the sky. Oh, absolutely. My guests are satisfied that I have done my job. Still, today's party is but a minor diversion compared to what the future holds for us. What gathering we got here? Looks like Marquis Ballard, known for his extravagant spending. And this guy is the president of that one big jeweler, Quarries & Co. Hopefully they'll keep our friend occupied for a while. Please pay us no mind. We're merely here so you might enjoy this party to its fullest. Can I help you? The safety of this party is guaranteed so long as we are here to ensure it. So please rest and easy, enjoy yourself. Strange. I did see something. It flashed. Did y'all see that? I thought I was tripping. I thought it was just the transition. I saw something flash in the middle. Strange. I feel like someone was watching me for a minute. Ah, forget it. I got work to do. This private room is on the highest floor of the ship, on the other side of the deck. Time to move. Hey, buddy. May I see your invite, sir? This, you mean? The masked man swiftly presented his invitation. My apologies, sir. This is merely a precaution in order to secure the safety of our lovely guests here. Don't worry about it. I understand. Who's in here? Okay. Got, oh, treasure! Give me the loot, baby! 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 Give me the We have Tresh dialogue still. Treasure reveals itself to be a crafty mimic and licks your unsuspecting hand. Better break out the disinfectant. We still have the chest dialogue. Let's go. Can't forget the chest dialogue. That's an important part of these games. Let me shrink myself so I'm not blocking the text too much. Like right there. Yeah, right there is fine. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough right there. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. Hey, good enough. Okay. There's a library. Ooh. The bookshelf contains chapters of Carnelia. That's a region. 1 to 6. Do I have this series? Did I get this series in the beginning? I'll get to the finale. Let's see. That's a lot to read. A legacy never to be forgotten. I was swallowed by the light only to be spewed moments later into a patch of hardened ground. The air was filled with the scent of sun-baked earth, and for being the floor of some grandiose, heavily estate inherited by those in the afterlife. It felt quite like the flagstones I had grown accustomed to in my past life. Upon feeling around in my immediate surroundings, my searching hand found soft locks of disheveled hair. It seems as though Sister Carnelia had come as well, as I had to meet our Creator firsthand. Gradually, as I lay there, I felt something warm swell within the pit of my stomach. Weary and spent, I just let the feeling spread over me. It was at about this time that the sound of murmurous voices started to fill the air around us. A warm breath tickled across my nose and brow, letting me know that I was being stared at directly in my face. As my eyes adjusted to the intensity of light, I realized that I was looking into the face of a young girl who beamed back at me, brightly with the widest of smiles. However, she seemed a bit young to hold the esteemed position of the goddess. The knell of the bell over her head rang out loud and clear. Strangely, that sounded exactly like Cathedral's distinctive toll, taking this series of events to be rather odd. I picked myself up, and at last awakened from the dream which had temporarily invaded my senses. There it was, the familiar cityscape, the sounds, and even the scent of the breeze. I knew the place by heart. Excuse me. It was the public square of the imperial city which unfolded before the great cathedral of the Seppian Church. I opened the fingers of my right hand and stared down the metallic lump in my palm. Entrusted to me by mist, golden filaments of light swirled across the surface of the artifact. I instantly recalled Sister Carnelia's words, "It's alive," she had said, as I watched the ancient light gradually fade away before closing my hand around its surface once more. I believed it. Supporting each other by wrapping our arms around one another's shoulders, Sister Carnelia and I hobbled and limped our way toward the magnificent cathedral, as the awe-inspiring figure of the goddess Edios stood silently and with unfurled wings, watching over us from the deep-hued stained glass window above. As for the events which followed, they were all settled in orderly fashion. The metallic lump which Sister Carnelia had so daringly risked her life for was turned over to His Eminence. He disappeared with it through the thick, open door of the sacred vault. Level of corruption which has spread like a plague among members of the imperial court, influential aristocrats, and even commissioned officers in the imperial army. Astonished, even those mediators are acting on behalf of the Bracer Guild. I stayed close by Sister Carnelia as she was laid out in a pew within the chapel of the cathedral. The real sisters of the church delicately pulled off her coat and cut open her vest, now stuck to her body with dried blood. Upon doing so, they found an ornate shirt of chainmail just beneath the layer of her clothing. For some strange reason, seemed to bewilder them all. The next day, a certain aristocrat who had hired the Jaeger Corps to carry out his selfish bidding agreed to relinquish the artifacts in his possession in return for keeping his estate. Hence, his collection of forbidden antiques were bought under the safekeeping of the Seppian Church. Sworn to secrecy, I made immediate arrangements to take leave for the Coward Republic. Our destination, a high-class resort, which turned out to be an excellent way to recover physically and mentally, as well as forget about the series of events which has occurred over the past few days. Naturally, the bracers assigned to provide my escort were none other than Clayton and Pavel. Before we left, guided me without a word to their sister Cornelia was resting. I talked with Sister Cornelia, who had awoken for a short interval. As I got up to leave, as she reached out her dainty hand and said to me, "Before you go, I want to tell you my real name. It's Iron Selnate." I took her unblemished hand in mine and gripped it firmly as I expressed my appreciation for what she had done. Today, now 3 years later, I stood staring at her name once again, but this time, printed on a page of the Imperial Chronicle, Iron Selnate. Below those printed characters ran the few lines of embellished article. Yesterday, a corpse was discovered in an urban... in an urban area of the capital just before dawn. The body was found to be covered with multiple stab wounds. The departed in life had been involved in charitable work, brought salvation to many afflicted souls in various regions throughout the land. As I read the last line, I envisioned the deceased figure of Sister Cornelia lying motionless on a dark street. Yet despite the blood-stained face I envisioned in my mind, I saw her as she rested in peace, a gentle smile crossing her face, and vindicated of any transgressions in life. As I rolled up the copy of the magazine in hand, I brushed my hand lightly across the shining bracer and pinned on my chest. Almost 2 years had passed since I converted to my new line of work, which Sister Cornelia had so graciously recommended to me. And finally, I had even become used to using my real name, Toby, came the whisper of Sister Cornelia as it resurrected in my ears. Now only known as Toby, I pressed my forehead against the cold, clouded window of the passenger car. The effulgent eyes of Sister Cornelia shining brightly, like a carnelian stone, forever ingrained in my memory. In my mind's eye, I watched as her cloaked sleeves trailed out behind her. She dashed away into the darkness of my memories. Hey Siri, what does refulgent mean? Shining brightly. Okay. Opening my eyes, I gazed out through the window glass, and there I saw the bleeding rogue colored illumination of the Imperial City as it faded away beneath the heavy.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
You're good, Siri. You're good. I got what I needed. Is there another series here? Some people are too used to the other life, the lower life. The new weapon developed by the Liberals armor. Interesting. I know the way. Thank you, miss. I'm just checking around. Scouting our environment. Give me the loot! Another EP charge. The message. Remember, there is but one truth. Love is eternal. Is it? It can be. The main deck. Ooh. The Rose getting his pockets drained. He's getting his pockets drained. 300,000? Yeah, you ought to lose it. High caliber wine. Or here on other business. What are you shuffling? Rigging it? Ooh, 2 chests. Make like easy for you. It is a good experience to give them. Pine Fresh. They're stacking me up on items right now. We need to talk. Already? I only opened 4 chests, bro. Excuse me, but is this staircase? Is this a staircase that leads to the observation deck? Oh, yes, it does. Please go on ahead. Thanks. Let's go up the stairs. I'm just checking around. Could this man be blind? Did we meet a Nielsen before? There's 1,000 people in here. Is this shit about to blow up? Who are you two? I saw you. Oh, he's being a little brave with the mask on. I'm not going that way. Not yet. May I help you, sir? Oh, no, sorry. Okay, we can't go that way. Cool. Can't go through the front door. Huh. Okay. The doors are locked. One second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Baggity bitty back. Hold on. Let me take this overlay off. Okay, there we go. Show the game again. Bam, 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 boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, bam. Hey guys, stop right there. The staircase leads to Sir Conrad's private room. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I figure you say something like that. Sorry though, this is gonna be your lucky day. What? What are you doing? Put him to sleep. Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. You don't seem well trained either. Let's be geek. Sure wish every job I had was this easy. Before that, can I go back? Damn. I missed my chance. Wow. Talk about pointlessly fancy. Hold on. Overlay didn't go away. Shift plus. Alright, now where is he hitting it? I want to get rid of this overlay. One sec, y'all. Just turned off altogether. There we go. Much better. There's a switch in... A switch in the plant? Another switch? How many switches do you have? This corner of the rug is oddly worn. Okay, we got options. Oh, would you look at that? Who wants to bet that's not the only one? Now, where's the next one? I doubt that this last. Surprised there isn't one by the bed. Or the armrest. All the switches were reset. That one must have been a fake. Ah, I should have known they wouldn't make it that simple. Okay, that's real. It has to be the carpet then. Hey! And here we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected, which means that It's painted with buttons that have letters written on them. Password of some kind apparently must be entered. I wonder. Orpheus? Figured as much. Looks like my target this time is one of the toys our friends decided to spread around for fun. This treasury. Fool's Locket, huh? Forbidden artifact that lets the bearer pass all but the most obvious lies off as complete truth. That's a devious item. Ah. Really not the kind of thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. Come on now. What's going on here? What happened to the two who were on guard here? They were both fast asleep. Seems like whoever did it used a dart or spray of some kind. You think we're doing this with someone in the same business set as us? We better keep him locked inside here until the party's over. We can give our report to Master Conrad after. We think the odds are he's not acting alone. Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. There were security cameras? That said, there's definitely a chance he's got some form of backup that just hasn't acted yet. I'd say we're better off marking our all invited guests for the time being. We don't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh no, I just thought I should probably apologize for underestimating you. I read you all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts. Maybe you got more going for you than I was giving you credit for. Little. Huh, you got guts, I'll give you that. I've got no idea how you came here, but you should know that Master Conrad is not a merciful man. I don't think you're gonna get out of this in one piece. You're in for such a world of pain, you'll wish you'd kill yourself while you had the chance. Ha! Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you up on that. Ooh, what the? How? Oh yeah. Probably should have said this earlier. You really might want to step back from that door. Like a lot. What just happened? No way. The door was designed to withstand a direct hit from the orbital cannon. Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, but I mean, you didn't give me much choice. There's my boy. This is a joke, right? A priest? Kevin, that was his name. Father Kevin. Yep, I'm legit and everything too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'd be happy for you to listen to them. Recs are cheap as a limited time offer. You guys would have a lot to confess. Don't lend the ear to him. Let's do this! I can't wait to hear the battle music. I was hoping for more of a, what, you charge people kind of reaction? Oh well, I guess I don't mind cutting to the chase this time. Come get some. Okay. What we got? Okay, a little guitar mix. Let me move myself over here. Seems like I'm going to be on this side. Let me turn off. Yeah, where is it? Let me turn that off. We're going to be on this side, I guess. Ooh. Let's be smart about this. It's just us. Damn, we got a lot of spells. Okay. Ascension. Let's get some defense up. Let's get refreshed. Let's get refreshed. Slow him down. Owie.
Take that!
We gotta get these guys out of here.
Let's end this.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Kevin. You was definitely not showing your full strength in the other game. You was definitely not showing your whole strength.
Take that!
Get back. And then I get to go again. Get back.
Take that! Still a ways to go.
You still got a ways to go. Level 90? Okay. We're not having any jazz this time. He's a Grail Knight. That's what he was, a Grail Knight. I heard rumors about them, but damn. And curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry though, I'm only here for your client. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor, okay? He'll still live to see tomorrow. What kind of monster? Okay, got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks I have to go without taking that lady up on her offer though. She was looking pretty darn fine. It was obvious her husband was giving her enough squeeze. And again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? Hey man, I respect it. Game is game. Ugh. Okay. I see you trying to aura farm a little bit. You starting out at level 90. Kinda curious. This way must lead to the first classrooms. No doubt I find some pretty interesting stuff in there, but I better not right now. Okay. You're the boss. Strength up.
Take that!
Oh, right, the CP carries over. Mm-hmm. Heal up a bit.
All right, what's next?
Let's keep it pushing. Ooh, okay. No weaknesses. They're gonna pull up. They're gonna get closer. Okay. Easy peasy. Prayer and Prophet Grill block one. Prayer and Prophet Grill block one attack. Block 2 with full CP. It's a support move.
Take that! Ha! Ha! Eat hot arrows!
Yeah. I'm glad we're starting with Kevin. He was a misty man.
Take that!
Okay, there's a little jazz. There's a little jazz.
Take that! Ha! Ha! Eat hot arrows!
Busting that crossbow.
Take that! All right, what's next?
Your voice act is familiar. Is that Shido? This dude voices in a lot of things. Ooh, what's going on here? We're not gonna crash, are we? You wouldn't fall out of the air with me, would you, Lusitania? Poor guy missed his chance to run away. Something familiar about him, but, well, best leave him alone. Heal up a little bit. Oops, didn't mean to get turned around. Let's get it. Nice little recovery right there.
Let's end this.
Kevin got some sauce, bro.
Let's end this.
Goodbye. And it gave me the crit. They wasted no time. They didn't give me no tutorial, nothing. They like, this is the third game, bro.
All right.
You get it by now. Oh, brother, okay. I don't want Earth Wall. Debilitate. Can't get anybody with that. Fuck it. And I get my EP back. And I get it back. Lovely. Lovely. I'm taking care of all of them. Oh, he's the only one in range.
Let's end this.
Hey. I like that his crossbow is also
All right. What's
a
next?
kind of sword. You ruined the party, man. There you are. On the name of the Northern Jaegers, we won't let you get any further. Ah. So you really are an active Jaeger Corps. pretty famous one to boot. Still, I get stuff's rough. Still, I get stuff's rough going on for your country and all. But I couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside. How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with defeat here, not as long as we suffer. Ah, should have known. Okay then, I'll come at you with all I got. I'm ready for him. They start me off with the HP heal. Lovely.
Let's end this.
All of you guys come together. That's a single. That's also a single. Shake the earth. Some of these guys are about to die. Who is it? Oh, I can get all of them.
Let's end this.
That move is sick.
Still a ways to go.
Is that a level up? What is all this commotion? You believe that to be an intruder, sir? And a competent one at that. An intruder? And just what do you think I paid Gunmir to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes. Get rid of him! Oh. Getting me dead or alive is too much to ask of those guys. Oh. Gasp. Who the hell are you? Wait. A priest? No. Yeah, I figured with something like this in your position, you'd at least heard of us. Oh, how dare you! Give that back! That's mine! Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess. It needs to be rightfully returned to her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves. Kill him! Kill him and get me back my locket now! Try something else. Herman Conrad. In accordance with the laws of the church, and in the name of Idaeus, I'm placing you under arrest. You stand charged with the unauthorized possession of and illegal use of an artifact. Don't you think you can get away with this? You might be with the church, but I'm a Rhineford director. If you lay a hand on me... Oh, don't worry. You cleared this one with the big guys already. I'm sure you got a pretty good idea of how recklessly you've been acting with this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know? Now it's like you have a habit of making yourself no shortage of enemies. And you've done a stellar job of that. So just accept that your looks run out and come quietly. Okay? No. No! Stop it. You tried to pull the strap out. Couldn't just make this easy for me, could you? Ah, so much for being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off with the whole damn thing. Stop right there! Ooh, soldiers. Oh, you put out all the stops with just little on me. Now I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence! You might have had your way before, and that's not how it's gonna go this time. And just so you know, there's an entire company on this ship. Even if you have a hostage you can use against us, you got nowhere to run. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? You already got a getaway. What? What are you talking about? This idiot here had been branded as a heretic. I would have had to hunt each and every one of you down to the last member. What's up with this guy? Well, I'll let it get to you. Give up the good work for your homeland or whatever. Don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. Them windows are fragile. He already had to get away. Impossible! Those cross-sitters are monsters. Who are you? You run this shit the whole time? That's quite a splendid show. But our tale is only just beginning, Kevin Graham. Oh, that was the person that faintly appeared. After all, I've only just awoken. Opening. Hit that shit. Hey. Hey. Sister. She might be part of the Gross Sitters too. Our boy Kevin. Estelle, Josh, what's his name? He turned a new leaf. And the girl, the whole gang. Oh yeah, we still got that group of villains. Gotta remember their name. Looks like Kevin is our main character for this one. That was gonna be she's gonna be the side character for this this chapter. I like it. Switching perspectives. Which means we're going to be getting into deeper shit. I may not remember names, but I know faces, and I recognize most of those characters. Seppian Church Grossitter operated a special ops airship, Merkaba number 5. Congratulations on completing your operation, sir. My thoughts exactly. That seemed to be a rather easy one for you in the end, too. Compared to what they usually like, it was. If I had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman, too, but I have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Not this again. Unless you want another earful from the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah? I swear, I never get how you hard-headed types ended up assigned to a slacker like me. But this may come as a shock. But you are a Dominioner, though. Can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here and this ship is under your command, then slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you got a lot less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think we'll have to pass. There's just two. Well, there should be a third. That'll just make it even harder for me to work on my own. I thought you'd say that. We preferred if you would actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in that salt pail operation was transport the thing. You say that as if transporting isn't a huge responsibility in itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming wary of us. Something wrong? Oh, not a thing. Anyway, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. We should be able to reach there by noon. Tomorrow or today, I guess. Got it. Beep beep. Where's it from? Arteria, apparently. The call from Commander Selnick. Ooh, I just read about them. Oh, you are kidding me. I'm Selnick. Getting a call from her right after a mission is always a bad sign. Get this over with. Put it through. Alright. Ooh. Evening, Kevin. Sounds like you did well. Fill me in on the details. It basically went without issue. The artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were signs of society involvement, but it looks like they've cut any ties with him a long time ago. I see. As I thought then. Good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately, I can't grant you one right now. Here we go. Is something the matter? Oh, I'm just dandy. Please continue. Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you, immediately after finishing one mission, I've got something I'd like you to do for me. Regarding our heretic, I assume? Not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. The object in question is currently being held under Grancel Cathedral. The church? Grancel. Do you think this object may be somehow related to Ariel? The Areola? The Areolas? It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this? Alright. That said, we've already got one artifact on the ship that he's transporting back, so I'll let the crew here take that to Arteria. I'll handle going to Libero on my own. That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Oh, wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. You can't just spring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Meetings ordained by the goddess always come suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry, though. They won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I will be praying for your success. What was that noise? Well, congratulations on the new recruit. You're only just saying you could do with more squires serving you. Put that in the air. And I was so not down. Can't believe this. She never changes, I swear. Oh, if all the people reading that book had any idea what a hellion she is in real life. So the book was real. It was a non-fiction book, basically. Oh, Carnelia? I've always wondered whether publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. It's a complete advertisement saying we exist in the world. If anything, I'd say a book that wild just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. So it's like a cover. And then their heroine died in it, which obviously is a big fat lie. They'd actually met her. They'd know she's the kind of woman who'd probably take a bullet to the head and ask for a cigarette first thing. She's like that then. I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyways, you guys heard her. I'm gonna leave taking care of everything else relating to our mission to you guys. Just follow the money trail. Might still be hidden accounts you don't know about. Understood, sir. What will you be doing from here? We need to return to Arteria, obviously, but we can drop you off anywhere. Could put me down in any old state we pass on the way there. Preferably near a town that has international flights going out of it, I guess. Got it. What is that light? Oh. Oh, looks like the sun's starting to come up. That looked a little too bright to be the sun, but I guess it is. Prologue. The Grouse Sitter. Grouse Ritter. Same day. Afternoon. In the skies of Midwestern Lemuria, roughly 500 zelk from the barrel. That's Dorothy. Oh, they've gone out of sight now. I wonder if they're busy migrating. Looks like they can't keep up with the ship, though. It's not every bird can be as fast as Sieg. But they were just the cutest. Neil, right? Well, look who it is. Oh, not Neil. I know you. It really is you. Long time no see, Dorothy. Sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. What a coincidence, huh? It really is. It's good to see you again, too, Father... One more, you're almost there. You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly, of course I do. It's, I forgot his name, too. Oh, I remember! It's Onion Graham! Where did you get the food from? But of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a multi-purpose plant. That's not even a name, Dorothy. You really did forget, didn't you? And yet you somehow managed to remember my last name like it was nothing. I was just being silly. A couple of days ago, I had this amazing onion hot pot over in the eastern quarter in Calvert. So I've still got some onion on the brain. Couldn't believe a hot pot with just onions in it could taste that good. But I swear it did. It's so comforting and sweet. So that's how I ended up saying onion instead of your name. Well, whatever. So if you insist that you haven't forgotten, what is my name then? I do insist. I never forget. It's lovely to see you again, Jasmine Graham. Alright, you're playing games. But of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a fragrant plant. That might be an actual name this time, but it's a woman's name. Damn it. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I see. So you're here to carry out a follow-up investigation on all the trouble that happened earlier in the year? It's about the gist, yeah. Come to think of it. How'd you end up on an international liner like this? You said you were in the Eastern Quarter, right? You there to write about it for the Liberal News? Yep. Niall actually let me go on my own this time, too. Ah, that was daring of him. Not sure I'd want to let you handle traveling aboard for the report alone. Then again, it's only by taking on positions of responsibility that people can properly grow. Well, I'm doing plenty of that. I mean, I wasn't sure what I'd do when I ended up in Calvert instead of Bowes Market, but I managed just fine. Wait a sec. Ain't that's a whole different, part of the region. Niall told you to go to Bowes, not Calvert? He sure did. Then I got on an airship, fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was chilling out in Calvert's capital. Weird, huh? Sounds like you got on the wrong airship to me. Let my brain catch up. So you were in the Republic for literally days when you weren't even supposed to be there at all? Did you even have enough money to manage? Idols, a passport? Unfortunately, there was someone from the Liberian embassy at the airport who could issue me a temporary passport, so that was okay. You were one lucky girl. And then tons of people were really nice to me and helped me while I was there. So I had all the girl a girl could ask, how did you get the money? I don't even know where to start. I must be worried sick about you, huh? You think? He didn't sound so hot when I called yesterday to say I'd be coming back to the office today. I keep telling him that all that smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. I don't think you can pin the crime on tobacco this time, Missy. Thank you for taking the journey aboard the Gretna today. We'll be arriving at our terminal, Granso City, in roughly 30 minutes. We ask that you take this chance to check that you have all your belongings with you, and to return to your seats before we begin our landing. Until then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Huh. Sounds like we're almost there. We'll have a walk around the ship to kill some time. Kill some of the last half hour. How's about you? I'm not sure. I suppose I might as well go and snap some more photos. It's not often I get to take an international liner like this. Sounds like a plan. See you later then. Later. Stay out of trouble. La 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 la. Hey, fishing is a very important hobby. Murano. Oh, this is Murano. Okay. It's good to hear this theme again. Are these two recurring characters? Half a year. They might have been traveling around, actually. Your wife left you out with the kid. La 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 la. Somebody's traveling from long distance. I mean, I'm already down here. La 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 la. A phantom thief coming straight off Persona. You also had to deal with a phantom thief last game. I think, did we fight him? I don't remember if we fought him, but we did fight one. Did we fight one in Cold Steel? He was making trouble in Cold Steel. I don't know if we fought him. The begging range. That guy looks important to the left. Ancient dragon was sighted. Time to land. It's good to hear these OSTs again. Ah, it's so lovely to be back here again. The Republic was a wonderful place too. But you can't beat the air here in the barrel. You wouldn't believe all that stuff. You wouldn't believe all that stuff happened half a year ago looking at Gransel now. Either. It's all completely back to normal. People here are sure are strong for what's usually such a peaceful country. Well, it's a country ruled by a queen. Everyone knows women are tough in the face of adversity. True. I'm not sure whether you're a perfect example of that or not. Or the opposite. You're right about the air here, though. It is nice. Nostalgic, almost. Makes me a little homesick. Your home's in Arteria, right? The place with all the really big churches and stuff? Nah, I'm not actually from Arteria. Not many people are. It's actually pretty darn small, like, smaller than most states around the continent. It's where the high seat of the Sethian Church is, so lots of pilgrims and clergymen gather there. If you were actually born there. Oh, really? Huh. So where are you from, then? Dorothy! What's up, Niall? Oh, Niall. I'm home. Did you miss me? Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. What in Ideos' name have you been doing? I sent you to Bose. How'd you end up at Carver? You were definitely on the westbound liner, I'm sure of it. I really don't know. Oh wait, I might actually know. Did you lose more hair? Go on then, spit it out. I bet I'm a sleepwalker. After I got on the right airship, I fell asleep and then sleepwalked into the wrong one. Sure, let's go with that. Think that all of this could turn out to be part of some elaborate murder plot. Wowee. All of a sudden, I feel like I've walked right into a mystery novel. Sleepwalkers don't change airships, you idiot. I'm all out of breath now. Put the cigarette down. Maybe you'll have more stamina. Are you alright? I really do think you should cut down on your smoking. You're not as young as you used to be, you know. Oh, right. Your 30th birthday was last Friday, too, wasn't it? Happy birthday! I bought a cake over in Calvert and had a big celebration for it, too. How is it that you can remember useless crap like that and not the things that actually matter? I bet you were just looking for an excuse to eat cake all by yourself, weren't you? You should have seen it now. It was made with Eastern matcha, so it was unlike any cake I'd ever seen. That perfect blend of sweetness and bitterness was just sublime. At least you thought about your birthday while eating it. I took lots and lots of cute pictures of it too, so I'll show you them later. You brought me pictures of a cake. At least bring us back a souvenir. Man. They always felt like they could go into business as a comedy duo and actually make money off it. They're even more of a crack up now. Wait a sec. Nice to see you again, Niall. You're looking same old though. Maybe you're not as so happy about that. What are you doing here? Please tell me she didn't end up going to Arteria and causing trouble there too? Ha! Maybe she's my command. We just ran into one another on that airship by total coincidence. That's all. Oh, good. You had me worried for a minute. I was scared Sif she'd gone back and smashed some super extensive stained glass windows in a cathedral there, or who knows what. So sorry you have to put up. So sorry for what you have to put up with. Is it too much of a worry word? Whose fault do you think that is? Still, it's good to see you again, Father. What brings you to Liberal? Something else happened here? Just a bit of work-related business I gotta take care of. It's not part of a major investigation, so I'm getting your hopes up. I don't know what's going to happen. Say that. I'll be the judge of that. Anyway, so where you stand for the time being? Ransom Cathedral? I'll have to drop by and say hi sometime when I get the chance. Go for it. In the meantime, I'm dragging your butt right back to the office, Dorothy. You're gonna tell us all about what the hell you've been doing these past 2 weeks. You betcha. I snapped photos of every meal I had while I was over in Harvard, so I'm sure if we develop them, I'll be able to remember everything. I'm not talking about your gourmet report. La 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 la. Seeing those two together makes me sink in that I'm rarely back here. Thinking about it, wonder how all the others are here doing. I know Stella and Joshua are abroad at the moment. I got no idea what the others are up to. Is that you, Father Graham? Lieutenant Colonel Sid. Hey. Hey, what's up, Sid? It's good to see you again. I'm pleased to see you've been keeping well since we last met at that banquet. Same to you, sir. Gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to be the army representative who came to meet me, though. Figured it'd be Julia. Go. It may have been, but she's currently out on another mission. So unfortunately, you'll have to make do with me. I didn't have anything better to do, so I came in her place. There's no need to be so modest. Little Bird told me that you're going to be promoted to full-on colonel soon, aren't you? Shouldn't be surprised that your people have such a good information network, but I still am. Still, I'm afraid I feel the position is too much responsibility for me as I am. Brigadier General Bright still has plenty of work left in him, too. I don't want to take any of it from him. Papa! Poor Cassius is still getting worked to the bone, huh? Anyway, getting down to business. It's in Grant of the Cathedral, right? That's correct. It's being kept underneath it to be more specific. Although I imagine you're already aware of that much. I hear laymen like myself can't even enter it without the knight's permission. Pretty much. It's a special place, you see. I'll fill you in on the details when we get there. Alright then. Well, we may as well head there right now. Right away. There's someone I want you to meet in the cathedral. Huh? Who? Let's just say someone who's been assisting with this case. They'll be appraising you of the details on what you're dealing with here. Brief me. La la la. La 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 la. Things really are looking up here. What's her purple hair girl's name? Cleo? Cleo? And then her mother, the Queen, I remember now. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba la la la. Ba 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 bum. Ah, there you are. that is not the girl. That is not sister. Good to see you again, Archbishop. You look well. Huh? You must be... woman in white. I wasn't expecting you to be quite this young. How old are you? What? 22. He's 22? Thought you was gonna be like 25. You young as hell. That's a lot younger than I expected. I was expecting mid-20s. Are the Gauss Raiders really so short-staffed that they're handing out their most important posts to kids? You can't blame me for assuming the Fifth Dominion would look like more of a veteran, can you? You're surprised if you're in all of your face. Someone in your position should have a much better poker face than that. Maybe you need to redo your training from scratch. Or are you just acting, I wonder? How do you... Professor Russell, please. He isn't here for you to try and pick a fight with him. Please try and be a little less deliberately provocative. What? Hell no! Oh, she got the faces. She got the faces on deck. He's here to steal the thing we went through so much effort to bring up. You want me to play nice? And kindly don't call me that ever again. I don't want to be addressed in the same way as that old coot. Of course, ma'am. Wait, Russell? Russell. Is that Tita's father? No, Grandpa. And are you... Suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Erica Russell. I'm sure it's not a name you're going to be forgetting anytime soon. The blonde hair, too. Could be mother? Tita's mother? Still. Yeah, I was right! I sure didn't expect to run into little Tita's mother here. My memory, bro. My memory. I heard you and your husband were both living abroad. Brought you back. What do you think? After all that went down here, there was no way I was staying out of the country any longer than I had to. But with how remote the region we were in is, it was all over by the time the word reached us. Had we found out sooner, I sure wouldn't have let that maniac pull half the crap he did. Yeah. Our good old scientist buddy. Got his name. Doesn't sound like you're too happy with the professor nowadays, huh? Talk about an understatement. That whack job actually took my little girl to that floating city with him. Get that he's soft towards her, but that's no excuse for exposing her to danger. She was one of the world's heroes. She was one of the heroes. That's fair. As if that isn't bad enough, he let that red-headed scumbag near here too, Agate. That utter cretin isn't fit to be within 50 arg of my darling Tita. Never mind actually getting friendly with her. Okay, you're protective. So, you don't like Agate, huh? You speak that filthy name in front of me ever again. Oh, when I'm finished with him, he'll wish he'd never been born. He might have survived that last onslaught, but we'll see how he fares against an even more powerful unit, won't we? Huh. Oh, brother. I get the feeling this is a matter we're better off not prying into. I thought the same. So I don't know any more about it than you do. Incidentally, the Professor Russell you're more familiar with is currently vacationing abroad. As such, she's been assisting us with this case in this place. Oh, I see. Are you two listening to me? Of course, sorry. Well, whatever. This staircase sure is long, though. It is long. How deep are we going? How much farther do we have to go? Not much, as far as I know. Oh, there we go. And y'all gotta walk back up, too. A dead end? Hell no. Secret passage. I hope you got a good explanation for this. I do. This isn't a dead end. To go any further, I'm going to need you to undertake a ritual of sorts for me. Well, this certainly took a turn for the strange. Is this an example of the church's famous thaumaturgy? Something like that, yes. Specifically, I would like you to undertake a form of suggestion. I'm not sure I follow. You want us to promise not to tell anyone what we see here, right? It's a little extreme, so no. Colonel's obviously going to need to report what happened here to his superiors, for one thing. All I want you to promise is that you won't tell anyone who you aren't certain you can trust. I don't need you to say it. I just need you to think it and believe it. Weird, but alright. If that's all you want us to do, then so be it. I feel the same way. She's definitely like late 30s. Early 40s. Should we deliberately repeat it in our minds, then? You don't even need to do that. It should just come completely natural to you. Alright, here goes. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium. Space's golden glow, consciousness silver glow. By opposing natures, reveal to them the path that leads to your sacrament. What? How did that door appear? Thank you both for your assistance. I can see that you were true to your word. Ah, I see. So if we just said it but didn't really mean it, we wouldn't be able to see anything, right? Yet I can hardly believe what happened. Imagine it would be uncouth for me to ask how all of this works. Yeah, I'd rather you didn't. Anyway, come on in. Hope we get to see some other Gross Ritters. Ooh. Primal ground. Wow. Unbelievable. All these years I had no idea such a place lay hidden beneath Grand Soul Cathedral. Well, it's not exactly something you publicize. It was built in accordance with the agreements between the church and royal family. It has one purpose: to suppress the power of ancient artifacts and keep their influence in check. I see. Its importance to you Grouse Ritters is quite clear then. I'd assume there are similar ones in place other than Libero too. Well, I won't deny it. Anyway, we call this place a primal ground. Now there's a deep naming if I've ever heard one. Is the original ground the others are based on in Arteria? I'll take that as a yes. I'm not confirming it. You basically confirmed it, buddy. I'm just thinking about how much you take after the other Professor Russell is all. Nah, I'll thank you to not associate me with him. He might trump me a little in the theoretical side of things, but when it comes to the practical side of orbital science, I could beat him in my sleep. And I was the one who designed the fundamental systems of the Capelle and Arceo, you know. Really? Nice. I think we're getting off topic here. This is the object in question, right? That's correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago from the area where the Libero Ark sank. We believe it to be an artifact. It came down here 3 days prior, roughly at the center of Valeria Lake. Where the Libero Ark sank. Hey, this guy, Gustav. Damn, sun's going down already, huh? This spot turns out to be a bust. We're probably gonna have to call it quits for the day. We can only hope. Professor Russell's certain that this is the area where we should be looking. Yup, and if she says it's here, it's here. Fortunately, as you know, Valeria Lake is about as deep as a lake can get. Depending on how small the thing we're looking for is, actually finding it could still be a real task and a half. Is it likely to be small, though? Ugh. The oboe reading suggests that we're dealing with quite a large object, I believe. Oh, I wouldn't judge the size based off of those. Ah, Professor. Hey there, kiddo. Finished getting us a new estimated location? Just about. It'd be real swell if you knocked it off with the kiddo, though. I'm not sure if this is the most appropriate way to address a married woman, much less one who's already popped out a kid. Ah, sorry. The old habits die hard, you know. I had to make the switch and I've been calling you that since you were about knee-high. She gotta be in her 30s. She gotta be in her 30s. Well, I'll let you off the hook this time. Back to work. Can you ask your subordinates to stand down for the time being, Colonel? Is this the spot, then? Were you able to calculate exactly where the object is? You were taking arg, yes. Judging by the readings, what we're trying to pull off isn't all that big either. Probably about 50 rig, maybe even less. You serious? Thought we'd be dealing with a real monster. Not something the size of Antoine. Yeah. Still, if it does turn out to be an artifact, this could be problematic. Unfortunately, the church isn't going to want to let us keep it, that's for sure. Really can't not stand them. No matter how hard you work to get your hands on something, the second it turns out to be an artifact, they swoop in like it's their goddess-given right to have it. Ticks me off. Easy there. We don't know for sure that this is even an artifact yet. Regardless, I'll pass on the message to my subordinates right away. I'll leave the rest of you here to you, Gustav. You got it. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, that's the spot. Go on ahead. Yes, ma'am. Beginning the salvage operation. Ah, that sound just fills me with dread. Does a salvage crane sound like it's in poor condition to you? Oh, that's not really what I mean. Just can't bring myself to like artifacts, you see. Can't explain how they have the power they do. They have it. And that's not something we can ignore either. As a researcher, I can barely imagine anything more frustrating. Even when we can't help but be captivated by them. We're well aware that any attempt to solve their mysteries is pointless. Yeah, that shit is ancient. I see. When you put it that way, I can understand to agree how you must feel. Half a year has passed since all the chaos came to an end, and on the surface, we're back to normal. Even now, we still don't know what truly happened here, or what it signified. Yeah. Not that I was here to see it all happen, of course. Crane's arm reached the bottom of the lake. One attempt to grip the object. Swing and a miss. Moving 30 reg to the right. Huh. There we go. Yep, we got it. Want me to pull it up? Please do. Going the truth, huh? Here we go. That shit is actually huge. What? Oh, and it's glowing? Why is it glowing? Oh my. I see. Still looking at it. Correct. There were orbital readings coming from the artifact when we found it, but not anymore. And I'm sure I don't need to spell out the significance of that, do I? No, it's plain as day why you decided to stay away from me now. If an artifact has lost its power, it's exempt from the traditional agreements governing them and doesn't need to be given to the church. That it? You already understand me so well. You can cut right to the chase then. The Opal readings just disappeared. Just before we handed the artifact over to the cathedral, as it so happens. It's currently being looked after here, but the formal procedures to transfer ownership have yet to be completed, making its legal owner unclear. So, in your expert opinion, what should be done here? This is a tricky one. I'm assuming LeBeryl wants to assert ownership of it in this scenario, right? If anything, it's the professor who wants to do that. I'm merely accompanying her as a representative of the Royal Army. The only reason it's not lying at the bottom of Valeria Lake right now is because of ZCF's salvage efforts. I'd say we have every right to keep it, personally. From what I've heard, it's completely impossible to analyze an artifact that's no longer active. I don't see how it'd be any use of it to your research as things stand now. But, you're sure you want it that badly? Oh, absolutely. We're talking about an object found at the site of where a massive flying city used to be. Might not have seen it happen. It sounds like everything we thought we knew about the world was more or less proven wrong. You know, by the truth that you people in the church have kept hidden for the past, oh, I don't know, 1,000 years? Gulp. That's the group, Ouroboros. As for that Ouroboros group, they don't make much more sense than you guys. The more I hear about their advances in technology, the less I can work out how it's even possible. I don't know what the truth is or what's really happened here in the land. I can't stand by and feign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore. And I'm far from alone. So long as there's the slightest chance that artifact could shed light on all of what I want to know, I want it. I think you've made your point, Professor. It's not as though interrogating him will achieve anything. True enough. Well, you've heard what I've got to say. It's now up to you to tell us what you're gonna do. Will you hand over that lump of metal, or won't you? Well... That brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. Who that is? Oh, sister. Huh? What's she? No way. It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disasters in the skies above. An excerpt from the Book of Ezra, verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. I apologize for the delay in coming, Father Graham. My name is Reyes Argent, and I am a squire of the Grouse Ritter. I look forward to working under you. I didn't think we'd end up having more company. Wait a second. Is something the matter? So that's how they think they can get me, is it? They can't just bribe me so easily. I'm better than that. Huh? Maybe I underestimated the Grouse Ritter. You think they can break my will to fight by sending a girl like you my way, do they? What are you talking about? I'm not gonna go down so easily, because I got a secret weapon of my own. Behold, the most powerful voice in the universe. Trying to show your tits? Oh. Oh, you're... Oh, Tita. Isn't that... That's Tita, isn't it? How cute. Isn't she? Isn't she? I bet you just want to jump into this photo and squeeze her like a stuffed toy right now, don't you? I should know a kitty patootie like you would be able to appreciate the same qualities in others. Are you good? Anyway, that's why no matter how freaking adorable... Oh, she's just fawning over her. Oh. That's why no matter how freaking adorable you may happen to be, you can't take me down, because I've got a natural immunity. I beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I'm not really following. Keep saying that someone is cute, but are you referring to me? She is fine. Who else would I be talking about? Got such an aura of maturity about you, and your features still have that irresistible trace of innocence to them. And then they throw you into a sister's habit to compliment it all like a little cherry on top. That's the most flattering habit I've ever seen. Ugh. If I didn't have my protective field, I'd be in real danger here. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just saying. Might I inquire as to the identities of the people with you, Father Graham? Sure. Ladies, Professor Erica Russell of ZCF, while the gentleman here is Lieutenant Colonel Sid of the Royal Army. Seriously though. Father Graham? Really? Ah, so you're the people who initially discovered the artifact then. Thank you for your cooperation in our work. We will take over looking after it from here on out. That'll be all. Wait up. What? Hold on a minute, we haven't finished deciding what to do with it yet. Perhaps not. My mission was to save you the time and effort required to do so by making the correct judgment myself. Whether it has lost power or not, that is no ordinary artifact. It is potentially related to one of the Septarions, the ancient people. I'm surprised that you even humored the option of letting an outsider take custody of it. I mean... Well, you sure know how to pick a fight. Go on then. What legal basis do you have for taking it from us? The agreements with the church quite clearly say that artifacts that have lost their power are exempt from the usual rules. I have no legal basis, but you have no more of one for keeping it. We are following the agreements to the letter. No one is allowed to assert ownership of inactive artifacts. She's not wrong there. It belongs to neither you nor me. It is simply an abandoned object with no owner whatsoever. What? So all you got is, I don't need a reason. It's mine and that's final? To put it bluntly, yes. Oh, okay. Well, if that's how you want to play it. What's your take on this, Kevin Graham? Well, by all means. Me? I thought I'd been kicked out of this conversation. But, well, I can't say I don't want to take it back to Arteria with us. After all the help Libero's given us, I'd feel kind of bad just snatching it from them without even giving them a valid reason. Both arguments have a degree of merit, but neither is clearly more correct. I'm not quite sure how you'll solve this one. You, do know you're smack dab in the middle of this too, right? What the? Whoa. My. Okay, that's something only y'all felt. What is it? Why do you both look so surprised? What do you mean, why? Did the two of you not hear that? Hear what? Wait a... Oh. Looks like that thing is still active. Wow. Oh, no way. That thing wasn't giving off any orbital readings at all anymore. Zero. Zip. Why is it suddenly active again? I believe that settles our dispute. Sure does. Sorry, Libero, y'all can't have it. So the real artifact was inside, huh? Never seen one quite like it. Like a box of some kind, or a cube, maybe? This is gonna be the source of all our problems in this chapter, isn't it? Oh. I'd like to thank you two for your cooperation in the recovery of this artifact. In accordance with the pacts of the church, I, Kevin Graham, will be assuming custody of it from here on out. You, and all who aided you, have the Septine Church's deepest appreciation. So what was the reason for it activating then? Do you already know her? Is that why you reacted like that, or was you reacting to how pretty she is? Oh, thought we were never going to escape. Erica sure doesn't know when to quit. That's a kind way of putting it. Couldn't believe what I was hearing right at the end, though. Just as I thought she'd maxed out her crazy talk to spew, she goes and shouts, "Well, if you're going to be taking that, I'll be taking her." Hey, yo! I thought Annalise was a one-of-a-kind cuteness freak, but she might actually have some stiff competition. Annalise? Oh, sorry. She's a girl I met while I was here last time. She's a bracer. About your age, I think. Oh. Rias? Yes. You're not mad at me, are you? Not keeping in touch? Oh yeah, you knew her. Okay. Father Graham? Yes. 5 years is a long time. Ooh, you ghosted her for 5 years? Just as you have changed and progressed in rank significantly during those years, so have I. The Ria's Argent standing before you is a squire of the Grosseter, not the girl you once knew. I'm her servant to protect you, nothing more. Come on, Rias. You need not concern yourself with how I feel. If you don't treat me as your subordinate, then there's little reason for me to be here serving you. Damn. And with that talk out of the way, we need to board the last international liner out of Granto, don't we? We should start making our way to the landing port. Wait a sec. Was that your... It was a figment of your imagination. Huh? You seem to be tired, Father Graham. See no other explanation as to why you're hearing sounds that clearly don't exist in reality. You can't hide your stomach growling, girl. I think you ought to try and have some rest when we reach the airship. As I was saying, I think you ought to try and have some rest. Don't even try and tell me that one was my imagination. Man, and for a second, I thought you changed, but you haven't. Not one bit. You're still the same perpetually hungry Rhea as I remember. This is just a simple psychological phenomenon. She's trying to be all business. She's trying. My lack of control is proof that I still have plenty of training ahead of me. I can only apologize for my own inability. Since when did not being able to turn off your stomach become something you have to apologize for? Besides, I wouldn't have you any other way. You're forever going to be the girl who is always getting caught sneaking into the kitchen and trying to stuff her face to me. I'll be going on ahead. Hey, wait a sec. You're in my May. Please move. I'm sorry, okay? Didn't mean to push my luck. Just got carried away thinking of old times, that's all. You have no reason to apologize. Nor do I see any point in you doing so. Because there are a few things in this world that carry less weight than one of your apologies. Damn! Fighting back, huh? Well, while I've only got a 50-50 chance of you listening to me, can you knock it off with the Father Graham? Or your father, for that matter? For what reason? I don't know if you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you want to act all distant. There's no way I can get used to it, like ever. Weirds me out. So, please, call me Kevin, same as you always did. What if I refuse? Then I'll beg you until you change your mind. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. You certainly would. Well, you know what they say. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. I know it's been a while, but since I'm way too set in my ways now... The one left me. Oh, sorry, I didn't quite catch that. It's nothing. Still, can't very well refuse an order from our superiors, so... Oh, no, you're not playing that game. It's not an order. It's a favor. Very important distinction. Blech. You're so selfish, Kevin. Aw. There we go. That's what I wanted. But just so we're clear, even if I changed how I address you, the fact that I'm your subordinate hasn't changed the slightest. Don't forget that. Yeah, I know. We could talk like we used to, but there's no way to turn back the clock to the way things used to be. There's still some feelings there, though. Oh, one more thing. We still got time until the last airship leaves. So how about we head over to the department store in the Eats block and grab you something to eat? I like the sound of that. propose buying all the bread they have left. All of it? I didn't know you were that hungry. Think I got the money for that? I thought you were joking when you said you were going to buy everything they had. The girl behind the counter looked like she thought you were a freak of nature. This is another example of Adio's divine providence. It's better they're bought by someone who intends to consume them than to have the poor things be thrown away. Yeah, you're a real bleeding heart, but that much? Hope you're not spending your entire salary on food. I'll have you know you have nothing to worry about. There are a few people in this world who know how to make better use of sales and special offers than I. She'd be using them coupons. Well, whatever makes you happy. It's not my business. It's not my business how you blow your mirror at the end of the day. Still, while I'll give you that my getup is right up the top of the suspicious charts, pretty sure anyone would be confused if a woman in a sister's habit came wandering into their shop after dark to buy out the leftovers. Oh, stop your grumbling. It's almost time for us to leave. We should make our way over to the landing port. I'm not sure how much longer my stomach can wait. Yes, ma'am. Huh. Is something... Who's that? Sorry, that stomach is yours. You're gonna have to wait a little longer. Unforgivable. I don't know who this fiend is, but as long as I don't kill them, I can go as far as I like, right? Chill. I sympathize, but, well, it's about food. You know, can't chill about that. Might want to calm down a little. Still, whoever they are, they're not very good at killing people. Quite. I doubt they have much experience. They do seem to have undergone some degree of training, however. Yeah. Oh well. Sad to say, but we're gonna have to skip today's last airship out of here. Do you know of a good place to strike? Oh, I do. I know the perfect place. Can I save? Gilbert! I remember this fool. Ah, where did it go? I saw them into this area, I'm sure of it. It was you, huh? What? Can't remember if you changed a new leaf or not. How? How'd you discover me? My stealth abilities are the height of perfection. You're still just like I remember you. Still way too sure of yourself. Who might he be? He's technically part of... Right. He was an op. He's technically part of Ouroboros. He's about as low-ranking a member as you can get, though. Oh, I see. He does look the part. How dare you! I'll have you know I'm very much on the up. And as for you... What do you mean he does look the part? You couldn't look more like a nobody if you tried. She got a mouth on her. You're the kind of person who constantly throws himself into things too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures too. Read them like a book. What? You haven't lost your touch. I'm impressed how accurately you would be able to judge his character after talking to him for like a second. I didn't even need to talk to him. He oozes irrelevance from his very pore. She got a mouth on her, bro. You. Cocky, aren't you? Well, let's see how long that cockiness lasts. Bah. She got a great sword? A Templar sword? So that's what you picked, huh? Just like you chose a bowgun as your weapon of choice, I chose a Templar sword for mine. She gonna be throwing hands. That's all there is to it. Gotcha. She is not a support. She is not a support at all. Impossible. What'd you just do? I don't even know how I got hit. It's a weapon used by the Grouse Ridders called a Templar sword. Blades made up of multiple pieces held together by wires that let the user extend it. She can extend this sword too. So it's a whip sword? Anyway, it's time those lips start flapping. What's a winter criminal like you doing here in Gransel? How much of our business do you know? Why should I have to answer your... You don't know when to give up. Start talking. Now. FYI, she's not in a good mood. And, you don't want to make her any madder. Her food is on the line, bro. Looks like I've got only one option. I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm only here because I crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. And after I did, I happened to see you two, so I decided to follow you, I swear. What a bum. Maybe I misjudged him. There might be more to him than meets the eye, in a sense. That's a nice way of putting it. Go on, keep talking. You said you crash landed here. That means there's an Ouroboros airship somewhere near here that you came on, right? No, there isn't. I did crash land, but it wasn't on board an airship. It was on board this. What the? He has an archasm? That's where 11 now, am I? Show them what you can do, Chiapachi. Mow him down. You're still a bum. You can't change your bumness. You can't change that. What are we working? Gilbert, the member of Ouroboros with the most growth potential, he says. Uses very attacks. New kind of archaism made by the 13 factories. Has many different arcade armaments.
Let's end this.
All right, what do you got on you? Raises Templar, extends it. Oh, has impede. Nice. Holy Blessing. Heals 50%, restores 50 CP, and cures... Ooh! Well, that's a lot. And it recovers CP. You get more CP back from that. Okay, that's a good move.
Charge complete. Get out.
He actually froze.
What the? Hey.
Ah, it's resistant. Okay.
Eat this. What the heck?
What the heck? Ooh. That hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Kevin's dead! Hey, bro. I gotta get rid of that shit. Stupid. Oh boy, I messed up. They didn't do anything though, cool. How do I get rid of...
Eat this.
This is not a good look. Oh, now she's down.
Have mercy.
Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. See, look at me. Please. Can't we all just get along?
He actually is about to kill us.
Yeah. Idiot. This is what you
Mhm.
get. Go away. Damn it. I'm in the lead. You little damn you. That's what you get. Wait. Let's talk this over. Let's see what color your blood is.
Oh my gosh. He's so stupid, bro. I need to cure all. That defense down is ridiculous.
Eat this. What the heck? Take that.
He's really about to kill us. Wow, Gilbert. Wow.
Take that.
Oh, thank goodness. Let's turn the tides. We gotta turn the tides here.
Eat this. What the heck?
Heal up.
Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. See, look at me. Can't we all just get along?
This move takes so long, bro. Let's get some immunity. Okay, he's still alive. Cool.
What the heck? Take that.
0. Alright, you gotta lock in here. Holy, bro. Oh, you can only use it on somebody else. Okay. You can't use it on yourself.
Goddess bless you.
What the heck?
Okay. Gilbert is annoying. We gotta get rid of him.
Take that! Ha! Ha! Eat that out! See, look at me! Can't we all just get along? Wait! See what color your blood is!
Now she's weakened. Alright, so buff him. Pass the buffs along. That's a big boy hit.
Take that! Ha! Ha! Eat that out! Eat that! What the heck?
As long as he's in that robot's in the back, we're good. And it's just moving around. She's not going to be doing any damage.
Charge complete!
He froze both of us. Oh, this could be bad.
What the heck? See, look at me! Can't we all just get along?
Okay. And she's weakened again. God damn it, bro. I don't got nothing to cure that either. You're such a bum, Gilbert. You're such a bum. Sit down. Now I just gotta worry about that thing. It'll beat her up CP anyway.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act.
It's Cheeto. He does so many voices.
Take that!
And this has to go away next turn. Thank you. Can I snatch that? I can't snatch it.
Let's go.
You bet!
Let's get it. You move out the way.
Take that! I'll save you.
Oh, she doesn't have a final move. You missed that?
I'll save you.
No way.
Still move. Good damage, okay. Let's go. Gilbert almost had us. He literally almost had us.
What's next?
He literally almost had us. I'm surprised he almost did that. No! Curse you. Do you have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? You really are full of surprises, aren't you? Impressed he is. You know how to get the best out of that thing. She was putting up damage numbers. Not at all. Still got a lot to learn. Especially if I want to be half as good as my sister. You have a sister? Still, I'm no different. Kevin, Anyway, you're out of tricks now, so... Ready to give up and come quietly? If you don't try and cause more trouble, I'll hand you over to the soldiers here and leave it at that. You're planning to hand me over to the army? That's your best option. If you really want us to take you back to Arteria instead, that's cool by me. But if you go with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. I'll leave that one to you. Again? What was that? This thing again. Starts glowing so randomly. Maybe it's reacting to something? Well, what is that thing? What are you planning on doing? Nothing to you. Don't worry. Shut up for a sec. What is up with this thing? So the time to begin is finally upon us. Who the hell is you? Huh? What? When did you... It is a pleasure to meet. See you again. Is that... What's his name? Traverser of the Pathless Dark. Starts with an L. The other swords guy. Joshua's rival. Of his transgressions with the sin of a stigma forever on his back. Huh? Who the hell are you? Ah! Seven! Thus my lord was revived and adored. Come forth offerings, come forth lost lambs. Burn to ashes in the air of blazing flames. What happened? Why did I... Ugh. Oh, we really are taking that airship now. Where am I? Hey, Riaz! Riaz, are you okay? Oh, what's going on? We're in enemy territory. Kevin? Where are we? Glad you're okay. How are you feeling? Any pain? I feel sick. You do? My stomach's going to implode if it doesn't get any foods. Oh, she's fine. She's fine. I'm starting on all the food that we bought. Sure. I'd normally be just as down for food as you are, but come on. Is that really what you should be thinking about right now? There's nothing in this world more important or fundamental than eating. She ain't lying. What if you must change the subject? I remember a strange man appearing, then that cube glowing white all of a sudden. Then... I don't remember any more than that either. They probably took the cube. Take a look around us. Huh. Stone bookcases? Are we inside some kind of ruin? No, wait. What? Oh, we're doing this shit again. It was just like this in the areola. It's like a different dimension type beat. Ooh. The Hermit's Garden. Yeah. So much for this being an easy assignment. Can I save? Prologue. Over. Yes, let me save. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna stop it there. That's a good That's a good prologue to begin on. We got the mystery of this box, a new enemy or old enemy. Who knows? They might be Ouroboros, or they might be a separate party altogether. Gilbert's ass. A new ally who we've known and ditched for 5 years. Sid and Erica Russell, the mother of Tita, got that too. It's looking good, looking good. Thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate it. I might come back later. We'll see, we'll see. But for now, I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man. Good start. Trails in the Sky is back. Bye.